right, good morning, you guys. So I just got back from the gym and I just finished washing my hair, and I am going to go try a hair salon today. I'm so excited. I'm going to blow my hair out and everything, and we'll take it from there. Okay, guys, so blowed out. Oh, looking rough out here in the streets. Ricky is gonna drive me because I was gonna drive and I realized this is like further than I've ever driven. Okay, he's gonna ride with me. I will drive. Oh, also, last time I went and got my hair done, they said it was gonna be one price, and then they charged me a different price. But I'm gonna be on my P's and Q's this time. I'm gonna be fact checking. Excuse me, how much is this exactly? What exactly am I paying for? I can't be getting got out here. Good job, I'm out here driving. Further than I've ever driven before.
Get over.
Which one? Which lane?
To the right.
To the right. I need to go all the way to the other side. Okay.
That's an A lane.
So, okay.
A lane is one.
Get over one lane to the right.
Well, I wouldn't do it now. But...
No. I don't like to wait till the last minute. Especially
You do.
No. You wait till the last minute. I don't wait till the last minute. He does not agree. Okay. I'm moving again, so I have to focus. Let's see. Gotta get. I'm gonna go after this car. Boom, I did it. And I turned on the blinker instead of the windshield wiper this time.
Turn straight. Next light, turn right.
Next light, turn right. Oh, what are they doing? Okay. Thought they were gonna try to get over. I was nervous. Okay. I don't find that it's weird driving on the opposite side of the road. I think it's just
Slow shedding, no lights.
Oh
Pay
my
attention.
gosh. What is it? My turn. I'm gonna go right now. Look, they're going
Pay
there too.
attention, baby.
I was having to look at the car. It was coming. I wanted to make sure it wasn't going to come into my lane. So that's the tricky part. The load shedding when it's like a four-way stop, but like a four-way stop where anything can happen. This way. So smart. You're so good with directions.
Just have to pay attention while you're riding. 3 weeks of paying attention.
I feel like I pay attention, but I don't know. So these lights are on. So it was load shedding over there, but it's not load shedding right here. All right. My man got me here, y'all. He got me here safely.
Turn.
Okay. All right. My babe got me here. About to head in, see about this salon.
Put it in park.
Parker. Oh, I was looking for my phone. You have it? Okay. All right, you guys. So this is the salon. Let's go ahead and head inside. I am just getting started. I was super surprised that a guy was doing my hair. I've never had a guy braid my hair before. Have my starter kit here, my Bible, my AirPods, my notes pad so I can take my Bible notes so I'm ready for the hours ahead. They were moving pretty quickly though. This young lady did step in to help only like a little bit. She would finish the braid. She didn't install anything. They were also shocked I didn't speak any Zulu. Headed over to Tasha's, took my book back out so that I could do some more Bible reading and everything while I was just waiting for my food. And I actually ran into this divine moment. But here's my food. Oh my gosh. It was so good. I love the lamb chops from Tasha's. And I'm about to tell y'all about this divine moment in just a minute. But yeah, if you ever come to South Africa, I definitely would suggest trying out Tasha's. I got the lunch special with the lamb chops, french fries, tomato, onion, and feta salad, as well as like a cucumber tzatziki sauce. Like, it was so good. But on to the amazement. Oh my gosh, you guys. So I'm back from getting my hair braided. But the divine appointment at lunch. So now I gotta rewind a little bit because I was gonna go to this totally different braid shop, but the lady didn't end up messaging me back until later, and so I ended up going to the one that I went to. And after that, I was getting ready to be done. I messaged Ricky. I was like, hey, you wanna go to Tasha's for lunch? And he was like, no, which I kind of expected because he doesn't even like Tasha's for real. And I was gonna just come home, but then I was like, you know what, I might as well go because since he doesn't like to eat there, I might as well just go by myself. I have my Bible and stuff so I could do some reading, like, cool. So I go downstairs, I get to Tasha's. I was gonna sit at the bar because I was just by myself. I didn't want to take up a whole table, but then I was like, you know what, I do want to sit at a table because I have my book and, you know, or my Bible, you know. And so anyways, I went back to the hostess and I was like, actually, can I have a table? And she was like, yeah, no problem, sure, because it wasn't really busy or anything in the restaurant. She takes me to my table and I sit down. I take out my Bible. I'm, you know, just waiting for the server to come and everything. The server comes over. She's like, oh, I'm sorry to interrupt you while you're reading your book. So there's a lady sitting like not too far from me. And she, I guess, like looks over, takes notice or whatever. The server leaves and the lady says, oh man, you know, I'm reading a book too. Thank you.
Stepping, you're reading the Bible.
Yes. You're fine.
I just have to say, it's so interesting. You're busy reading the Bible. I'm reading The Richest Man, the Devil of Richest Man of Proverbs.
Oh, wow. Yes. We're in our pocket.
There's something sticky on the cover. It's literally about the book of Proverbs.
Oh, wow.
About biblical finances.
Oh, yeah.
Really good.
Oh, what's the name of it? And I was like, oh, what's your book? And she was like, oh, it's a book about the book of Proverbs. And I'm like, oh, cool. So she's telling me about her book, and she was like, I thought it was so cool when, you know, I looked over and saw that you were reading your Bible. And I was like, yeah, I'm reading my Bible, you know. And she's like, I guess it's like the Bible corner. So, you know, we chuckled a little bit. And then, give me the Cliff Notes version. She was like, oh, yeah, I just moved here 3 weeks ago. And I was like, I just moved here like 3 weeks ago. And she was like, yeah, I was actually planning to move somewhere else, but God told me to move here. So she sold all her stuff and her car and everything, and she moved to Johannesburg. And I was like, me and my husband sold our house and our car and all of our stuff and moved to Johannesburg. And she was like, oh my gosh, wow, like that's crazy. I was like, at the house today and I need to get out. God was like, you know, just get out or whatever. So I ended up here. And I was like, wow. So we continuing to talk, and she's just telling me like a little bit about her journey and stuff. And she's like, yeah, I'm looking for a church home. And I was like, oh man, me and my husband are going to like a new members class for the church that we just joined, and it's tomorrow. She was like, you think I could go? And I was like, yeah, it's for people that want to know more about the church or joining the church and all that. So yeah, definitely come. So she's like, oh man, that's so awesome. Like, I've been telling God, like, I need to find a church home. And someone else told me about the church you're going to. And so this is just like so cool. And I was like, yeah. And so we were just talking more, sharing more about our stories. And then she was telling me a little bit about her testimony and stuff. And she was like, yeah, I got baptized before I came because I really wanted to get baptized before I moved to Johannesburg. And I was like, pause. God told me to do 3 things before I moved to Johannesburg, and one of them was to get baptized. And she was like, oh my gosh. And so it was just so incredibly cool. Like yesterday, I was just talking about like how important one it is to go to church. And so to meet her and she's like, yeah, I'm looking for a church home. I'm a believer. That was cool. And then also it was super cool that like she just moved here and I just moved here and she's a believer. And she like from the beginning of the conversation and she was like, yeah, I'm like really serious about my walk with God and my Christian faith. Like I make sure I read the Bible every day. I start off my day with word from God. And I'm like, yeah, like I'm serious about my Christian faith too. And just yesterday I was talking to God about how I just want community that's going to be good for the journey that he has me on right now, and just being, you know, really intentional and serious about my walk with God, more serious than I ever have been before. And then to meet her at this restaurant, that I was just like, oh, I want to go to this restaurant. Like, it was cool because even on Sunday at church, the pastor was talking about how God will speak to us through our desires. I just desire to go eat at Tasha's because I like that restaurant. And he had a divine appointment waiting for me there. She and I exchanged phone numbers, and, you know, I don't want to put too much into it too soon, but I might make a friend, which is a big deal for me because I'm really awkward about making friends. But at any rate, yeah, so that was super exciting. This is my braids. These are how my braids turned out. I'm really happy with them. I think that they did a great job. So yeah, my first time ever a male doing my hair, but he did a good job, so I'm not mad at it. But yeah, so that's that, you guys. I'll definitely be checking out some more hair salons. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and join me for more ministry and lifestyle. Until next time.